Have you ever felt like you're carrying around a heavy weight, a painful memory, or a difficult experience that refuses to let you go? Maybe it's a childhood trauma, a past relationship, or a loss that still feels like an open wound. Whatever it is, know that you're not alone. We've all been there, and we've all struggled to find our way out of the darkness. As I look back on my own journey, I realize that healing emotional wounds is not just about fixing the past, but about learning to live with the present. It's about acknowledging the pain, validating our emotions, and finding ways to nurture our inner growth. But where do we even begin? How do we heal from emotional wounds? What role does therapy play in this process? These are questions that have haunted me for years, and ones that I've finally found some answers to. In this video, we'll explore the complexities of emotional wounds, the importance of therapy, and the practical tools for nurturing inner growth. We'll delve into the world of therapy-informed practices, mindfulness, and self-compassion, and we'll discover how to cultivate resilience and inner strength. By the end of this journey, you'll have a new perspective on the healing process, and you'll be equipped with the insights and tools to start your own path towards healing and growth. So, let's begin this journey together, and let's find a way to heal those emotional wounds that have been holding us back for so long. Have you ever felt like you're carrying around a heavy weight, a burden that you can't quite shake? Maybe it's a painful memory, a difficult experience, or a lingering sense of sadness. Whatever it is, know that you're not alone. Emotional wounds are a common part of the human experience, and they can have a profound impact on our mental health. Emotional wounds come in many forms, including trauma, attachment issues, loss and grief, and self-esteem and confidence issues. These wounds can leave us feeling anxious, depressed, or even disconnected from ourselves and others. They can make it difficult to form and maintain healthy relationships, and can even trigger symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. But here's the thing, emotional wounds are not a fixed part of who we are. They are a result of our experiences, and they can be healed. The first step in this process is understanding the concept of emotional regulation. Emotional regulation refers to our ability to manage and modulate our emotions, rather than being controlled by them. When we're able to regulate our emotions, we're better able to navigate challenging situations, build stronger relationships, and cultivate a sense of inner peace. So, how do we develop emotional regulation? It starts with acknowledging and validating our emotions. This means recognizing that our feelings are real and that they deserve to be acknowledged and respected. It's not about suppressing or denying our emotions, but about learning to work with them in a healthy way. When we acknowledge and validate our emotions, we begin to develop a greater sense of self-awareness. We start to understand what triggers our emotions and how we can respond to those triggers in a more constructive way. This is a powerful step towards healing because it allows us to take control of our emotions rather than letting them control us. In the next section, we'll explore the role of therapy in healing emotional wounds. We'll look at different types of therapy and how they can help us develop emotional regulation and work through our wounds. But for now, take a moment to reflect on your own emotional wounds. What are they, and how have they impacted your life? By acknowledging and validating your emotions, you're taking the first step towards healing and growth. Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a cycle of pain, unable to shake off the weight of past experiences? Maybe it's a traumatic event, a difficult relationship, or a loss that still feels like an open wound. Whatever the source, emotional wounds can be incredibly challenging to heal. But here's the good news. Therapy can be a powerful tool in the healing process. There are many different types of therapy, each with its own unique approach and benefits. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, helps you identify and challenge negative thought patterns, while psychodynamic therapy explores the unconscious motivations behind your behaviors. Dialectical behavior therapy, DBT, teaches you skills to manage emotions and tolerate distress, and eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, EMDR, can help you process and integrate traumatic memories. One of the most significant benefits of therapy is increased self-awareness. By working with a trained therapist, you can gain a deeper understanding of your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. This newfound awareness can help you develop more effective coping skills, improve your emotional regulation, and even enhance your relationships. But therapy isn't just about fixing problems. It's also about building a supportive and non-judgmental relationship with your therapist. This therapeutic relationship is a unique and powerful dynamic that can help you feel seen, heard, and understood in a way that's hard to find elsewhere. It's a space where you can be vulnerable, explore your emotions, and work through challenges without fear of criticism or rejection. Let's explore the various therapy modalities and their benefits, as well as the importance of the therapeutic relationship. By the end of this section, you'll have a better understanding of how therapy can help you heal emotional wounds and cultivate a more compassionate, resilient, and wholehearted you. Have you ever felt like you're carrying around a heavy emotional weight, like a scar that refuses to heal? Maybe it's a painful memory from your past, a difficult experience that still lingers in your mind. Whatever it is, know that you're not alone. Emotional wounds are a common part of the human experience, and they can have a profound impact on our mental health and well-being. When we're hurt, our minds and bodies respond in powerful ways. We might feel anxious, depressed, or even disconnected from ourselves and others. But here's the thing, emotional wounds don't have to define us. With the right tools and support, we can learn to heal and move forward. One of the most effective ways to heal emotional wounds is through mindfulness and self-compassion practices. These techniques help us cultivate a kinder, more loving relationship with ourselves, and they can be incredibly powerful in reducing stress and anxiety. Loving kindness meditation. This practice involves focusing on sending kindness and compassion to ourselves and others. It's a beautiful way to cultivate a sense of connection and understanding. Body scan meditation. This technique involves bringing awareness to different parts of our body, often starting at the toes and moving up to the head. It can help us release physical tension and cultivate a sense of relaxation. Journaling and self-reflection. Writing down our thoughts and feelings can be a powerful way to process and release emotions. It can also help us identify patterns and gain insights into our behavior. In addition to mindfulness and self-compassion practices, grounding techniques can be incredibly helpful in managing emotional pain. These techniques involve focusing on the present moment, often through our senses, to help us feel more connected and centered. Deep breathing exercises. Taking slow, deliberate breaths can help calm our nervous system and reduce feelings of anxiety. Progressive muscle relaxation. This technique involves tensing and relaxing different muscle groups in our body, often starting with the toes and moving up to the head. It can help us release physical tension and cultivate a sense of relaxation. Sensory exploration. This involves focusing on our senses, such as the feeling of our feet on the ground or the sounds around us. It can help us feel more connected to our body and the present moment. Self-care and self-compassion are also essential for healing emotional wounds. This means being kind and gentle with ourselves, even when we're struggling. It means taking care of our physical and emotional needs and seeking support from loved ones and therapy when we need it. Remember, healing is a journey, and it's okay to take things one step at a time. It's okay to make mistakes and to experience setbacks. What's most important is that we're willing to show up for ourselves, to be kind and compassionate, and to take small steps towards healing and growth. Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle of pain and struggle, wondering if you'll ever truly heal? That's a common experience for many of us, but here's the thing. Healing is possible, and it's a journey worth taking. The first step towards healing is to acknowledge that patience and self-compassion are essential. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that we need to get over our emotional wounds quickly, but the truth is that healing takes time. It's a process that requires us to be gentle with ourselves, to acknowledge our pain, and to allow ourselves to feel it. Setbacks and challenges are a natural part of the healing journey. They can be frustrating and painful, but they're also opportunities for growth and learning. When we face setbacks, it's essential to remember that they don't define us. We are not our struggles, we are the people who are working to overcome them. Seeking support from loved ones and therapy can be a game changer in the healing process. Talking to someone who understands what you're going through can be incredibly validating and helpful. It's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to not have all the answers. One of the most powerful tools in the healing journey is the concept of small wins. Celebrating our progress, no matter how small, can help us stay motivated and encouraged. It's not about achieving some grand, unrealistic goal. It's about acknowledging the tiny steps we take towards healing every day. As we navigate the healing journey, it's essential to practice self-forgiveness and self-acceptance. We are not our mistakes. We are the people who are learning from them. We are not our struggles. We are the people who are working to overcome them. By being kind to ourselves and acknowledging our humanity, we can begin to heal in a way that feels authentic and meaningful. Healing is not a destination, it's a journey. It's a process that requires patience, self-compassion, and a willingness to learn and grow. By embracing this journey, we can begin to heal in a way that feels authentic and meaningful. And that's a beautiful thing. Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a rut, unable to move forward because of the emotional wounds of your past? Maybe it's the lingering pain of a breakup, the trauma of a childhood experience, or the weight of self-doubt that's holding you back. Whatever it is, know that you're not alone. Emotional wounds are a common part of the human experience, and they can have a profound impact on our mental health and well-being. When we're wounded, it's like our emotional landscape has been ravaged by a storm. We may feel anxious, depressed, or disconnected from ourselves and others. We might struggle to regulate our emotions, leading to mood swings, irritability, or explosive outbursts. And if left unchecked, these wounds can even lead to more severe conditions like PTSD, anxiety disorders, or depression. But here's the thing, emotional wounds are not a permanent fixture. They can be healed, and it's possible to cultivate inner growth and resilience in the process. This journey of healing is not about erasing the past or pretending it never happened. It's about acknowledging the pain, validating our emotions, and learning to navigate the complexities of our own hearts. One of the most powerful tools in this healing journey is self-awareness. By tuning into our thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations, we can begin to understand the root causes of our pain and develop a more compassionate relationship with ourselves. This is where self-reflection comes in, taking the time to examine our patterns, habits, and behaviors, and making conscious choices to change them. Developing a growth mindset is also crucial in this process. It means embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, rather than threats to our ego or sense of self. When we view obstacles as stepping stones, we become more resilient, adaptable, and open to new experiences. And as we learn to navigate these challenges, we build a sense of self-compassion and self-acceptance, the ability to treat ourselves with kindness, understanding, and patience, even in the midst of struggle. Cultivating gratitude and positivity is another key aspect of this journey. By focusing on the good things in our lives, no matter how small they may seem, we can begin to shift our perspective and find meaning in the midst of pain. This doesn't mean ignoring our difficulties or pretending they don't exist. Rather, it means acknowledging the beauty and wonder that still exists, even in the darkest of times. As we explore and express ourselves more authentically, we begin to develop a sense of inner growth and resilience. We learn to navigate our emotions, to regulate our thoughts, and to find meaning in our experiences. And as we do, we become more confident, more compassionate, and more whole, not despite our wounds, but because of them. So, if you're struggling to heal from emotional wounds, know that you're not alone. Know that it's okay to take your time, to seek support, and to be patient with yourself. And know that with self-awareness, self-compassion, and a growth mindset, you can cultivate inner growth and resilience, and emerge stronger, wiser, and more whole on the other side. Have you ever felt like you're carrying around a heavy weight, a burden that you can't quite shake? Maybe it's a painful memory, a difficult experience, or a lingering emotion that refuses to let go. Whatever it is, know that you're not alone. Emotional wounds are a part of the human experience, and they can leave us feeling raw, vulnerable, and uncertain about how to heal. As we navigate the complexities of our minds and hearts, it's essential to acknowledge that healing is a journey, not a destination. It's a path that wins and turns, with moments of darkness and light, of struggle and growth. And while it's easy to get caught up in the idea that we need to get over our wounds or move on from our past, the truth is that healing is a process that requires patience, self-compassion, and a willingness to confront our deepest fears and emotions. In this moment, I invite you to take a deep breath and imagine yourself in a safe and nurturing environment. Visualize a place where you feel completely at peace, where the air is calm and the sky is a brilliant blue. It might be a beach at sunset, a forest glade, or a cozy mountain meadow. Wherever it is, allow yourself to fully immerse in the sights, sounds, and sensations of this peaceful space. As you breathe in, feel the calmness of this environment seep into your body, soothing any tension or anxiety that may be present. Allow your shoulders to relax, your jaw to release, and your heart to open. Imagine that with each breath, you're letting go of a little more of the weight that's been holding you back. Remember that healing is a journey, and it's okay to take your time. It's okay to stumble, to make mistakes, and to face setbacks along the way. But with each step forward, with each breath, and with each moment of self-compassion, you're moving closer to wholeness, closer to healing, and closer to the person you're meant to be. Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a cycle of pain, unable to move forward from past wounds? Perhaps you've tried to push through, to toughen up and get over it, but the ache remains. You're not alone. Emotional wounds can be a heavy burden to carry, but there is hope for healing. Throughout this journey, we've explored the importance of therapy-informed practices, self-awareness, and self-compassion. We've seen how these tools can help us navigate the complexities of emotional wounds, from trauma and attachment issues to loss and grief. We've also delved into the benefits of therapy, from increased self-awareness to improved emotional regulation and enhanced coping skills. One of the most crucial takeaways from our journey is the value of patience and self-forgiveness. Healing is not a linear process. It's a winding road with twists and turns. There will be setbacks and challenges along the way, but it's in these moments that we must practice self-compassion and kindness. Remember, healing takes time and effort, but it's worth it. As we come to the end of this journey, I want to leave you with a final thought. The goal is not to erase the past, but to learn from it and grow. It's not about erasing the scars, but about embracing the wisdom and resilience they've given you. You are stronger than you think, and you are capable of healing. So, as you continue on your own healing journey, I encourage you to be kind to yourself. Be gentle with your emotions, and remember that it's okay to not be okay. You are not alone, and there is hope for healing. Take a deep breath and know that you are one step closer to a brighter, more compassionate you. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, help us reach more awesome people like you by hitting the like button and subscribing. It really makes a difference. Thanks, and see you in the next one.